I love Angelica. She has to hit on everyone. Every girl, but it's the best. Oh my god. The Sanguine Ogre and Blitz from the Red Constellation. Some big players in this hanging around here as of late. Hey, look who it is. Wow. Wow, Angelica. Wow. That was a horrible attack on my very soul, she says. Get him. It's a police chase. Oh, God. Sorry, I'm from the Bracer Guild. Excuse me. Oh, my dentures. Oh, looking good. Oh, here you go. Oh, God.
Mirror device, activate.
Hey, Claire.
She's hot.
This is a surprise.
Is that a mirror device? Huh. So you're in town.
Yes. Off duty, of course.
What's up, Claire?
Major Claire!
Nice. You sure look good in civilian clothes.
Good evening, Reen. And to you two as well, Sarah, Angelica. I stopped your perpetrator here, but maybe I overdid it a tad?
Nah, he deserved it. You could have went harder, if I'm honest. Oh God. What a weirdo. Or a man of good taste, I'm just saying. No. Hey, we got the dream team right there. I'm good with that. I feel lucky. We know where to go though. So let's go do that. Oh, look who it is. Alright, the members only casino. Alicia. He's all grown up. Ooh, ooh, wait. She wants to battle.
Okay, let's go.
Wow, what an a-hole. That was an a-hole move. I can't lie. It really was. Put these two up. Go for an attack. His earth elemental hurts me bad, but there's not much I can do. Ow. Her earth elemental. So. Damn it, I didn't mean to hit him. Alright, whatever. Come on. Can you stop? Oh my god. If I had like one boost. Never mind now. Oh my god. Can y'all stop? Let me go. To attack. Oh my god. That was scary a little bit. Shit, my odds were stacked against me. No, let's enter. Oh, look who's here. All three of them.
Oh yeah, this hand's a beaut.
Well, ain't this a bitch? I messed up. Say, is it too late to back out on that bet?
That's unbecoming of the king, you know.
Oh, low blow.
All right, dealer, let's get this show on the road.
If you would, gentlemen, please show your hands.
Full house. Sorry, four of a kind. Aye. A royal flush? Damn, he wrecked them.
Well, hey, nice to see you again. Where'd I see you before? Sutherland? You're a sight for sore eyes, Purple Lightning.
Long time no see, icy maiden.
Have I seen this other one around somewhere before?
You'd make any man jealous being surrounded by such beauties. All right. What do you say we take this little chat to that lounge by the corner? That is what you came here for, isn't it?
I love Xeno. I always wanted you to thank you. I always wanted to thank you for taking care of Fee. They're ready to pounce. Oh. We're gonna play Vantage Master? Hell yeah, let's do this. Like father, like daughter. Let's go, I'm ready. Angelica confirmed the decks were indeed identical before allowing the games to begin. Oh, they're not gonna let me play? I wanna play. I'm good at Vantage Master.
You all suck.
Ash.
What?
What on earth?
Of course.
Just what are you all doing here?
We're here to rescue you again.
Took us long enough to find you.
Hey, I remember you lot. See some new faces, too.
Nice to see you again, Black Rabbit.
What brings you guys here?
That's our line.
We came all this way to find you playing cards. Let's talk later.
Yes, let me play with my own deck. Use borrowed deck. Use personal deck. I don't know, I kind of don't trust my cards if I'm honest. Fuck it. Oh, we are playing. Oh god, I'm a little worried. I do got some good cards. I need a heavy hitter in here for sure. Let's get rid of one of these guys for this dude. And I did get this big boy. We're gonna get rid of you for you. I think I'm gonna be a good primary. Deal 6 damage to the target if your master is the paladin. Deal 7 damage instead. Do I want to use the knight? Your cards in play gain attack +1. See, I like that I can hold this lady back. You know what? I think we're gonna go with this. Let's go. He's using the beast. Ooh. I'm scared. Not gonna lie, I'm a little scared. This is not a good opening hand in the slightest. Alright. Ooh, he literally just played like everything he had right there. I don't like that. I don't like that move. Ow. What are you gonna do? Oof. That was some damage. Ow. Just keep buffing. I can keep nailing him from this distance and we should be fine. Seal his move, actually. You're not going nowhere. You're not doing nothing for the next 2 turns. Ooh, that hurt. I'm not gonna lie, that hurt. I feel like he's freaking out by doing that. Got you. My win.
Time for your reward. I'll answer a few questions for you. That thing I showed you is called Zector. Sorry, that's the most I'm gonna say on that one. Surely you've realized who they are by now, Sarah Valentine. They're dead soldiers who, even after losing the Northern War, couldn't throw their pride away. The deserters from the Northern Jaegers.
Huh? The Northern Jaegers?
Are they? They're a large-scale Jaeger Corps, which was based in the former North Ambria state.
I was afraid of this.
Sarah.
Hey, hold up!
We won, and you're not giving us jack besides a name and who's backing who?
What can I say? We're fine with letting a little secret slip out here and there. But you ain't earned more than that. I think that's plenty for now.
Screw off.
I knew it.
I will say, though, those were some solid matches. See you again soon.
This was fun. Later.
Should the chance come, let's play again.
I'd be down. Nah, BS. I fucking wrecked him.
Unacceptable.
They always do this. I don't know why you act like it's a surprise at this point. They're class 7. This is what class 7 does.
So that happened? Yeah, you and George really... Is that Reen I sense lurking out there? Oh? Why don't you come in, silly?
Why are you...
Something like that.
That's enough, Claire. Though you have the Chancellor's protection, your actions today are only going to come back to bite you.
You don't understand, Michael. Show
Who's
yourself.
there?
Michael Major Irving is my cousin. He was born Michael Revelt. We were, once. But 10 years ago, he took his mother's surname and abandoned the name Revelt. It was after I had the man who took my family away executed. Perhaps you're familiar with the Revelt Company? They're known for making musical instruments. Well, they were originally located in St. Arc. My father was the president, and my uncle the vice president. The company was doing well. But more importantly, our family was happy. Until an horrible car accident. There weren't many of them on the roads back then. A stolen truck crashed into us. Then its driver disappeared into the night. In the end, they never found him. It became a cold case. My parents and my little brother died in that accident. But by some miracle, I survived. And my uncle's family took me in. After my father's death, my uncle took control of the company. Though I was grateful to him for taking me in, I couldn't help but ask myself, why was I the only one to survive? Soon after that, while looking through my father's things, I found the account books. Flipping through them, I noticed something. The Revelt Company prided itself on offering high, but certain entries showed unbelievable spikes in profits. I had a feeling something was wrong, so I looked a little deeper. At last, I realized what my uncle had been doing right. He was making a fortune selling cheap, mass-produced instruments from abroad under the Revelt Company name. He even had the gall to commission a product he could sell as Maestro class to scam people out of even more money. I knew Father must have noticed his brother's wrongdoing and planned to question him. When I confronted my uncle about this, he was surprisingly candid. "You've got no proof. And if you did have any, I've got several powerful nobles ready to back. Even if you talk, the most suspicious part of that accident is that you're the lone survivor." I was angry, yes. I didn't know what to do with myself.
I was a friend of your father's in military school. I thought the accident seemed peculiar. Do forgive me for a...
Somehow, he knew the truth behind the accident, but the fact that I knew took him aback for a moment. Until he said,
You have a gift. Enhanced cognition. It allows you to grasp every detail, great or small, of any given situation in an instant. It must have awakened during the accident. I was going to mete out the murderer's punishment myself, but I've changed my mind. You have the means and the ability.
I was petrified when I heard this, lost. All I could see were the smiling faces of my parents and my beloved little brother. That's when I decided to take His Excellency's advice.
You gotta love how
I gathered
Osborn
every last scrap of evidence I could find against
comes
my
out of
uncle.
nowhere, like the Palpatine of the story, basically, to manipulate and use people to his advantage.
I laid everything bare. I made my voice louder and louder until it reached Marquis Higharm's ears. My uncle's judgment was swift, harsh, and fair. He was put, but it came at a price. As soon as the company was in my control, I gave the rights to a longtime employee. All so I could enroll in the military academy. All so I could enroll in Thor's. You're right. It was sheer coincidence that we both joined the RMP, but he's always looked out for me, both as a superior officer and as a colleague. Not that I've ever felt like I deserved it. I gave in to my desire for vengeance 10 years ago. My aunt and my cousins cursed my name as I robbed them of the man they loved. I imagine they must still hate me for what I did. Rain. You really are too kind. To be perfectly honest, you remind me of my brother. Emil. His name was Emil. If he were alive, I think he'd be about your age.
Oh.
Thank you for hearing me out. But I think tonight is the last time I'll compare to my brother. It's disrespectful. Both to him and to the man you've become. Good night, Rain. Sweet dreams.
Damn, Rain. Whew. Yeah, maybe, possibly. Something's going on. I'm seeing things too, Rain. I'm seeing some interesting things. Wait, what? How the hell do I get back inside? What? What? Get me back in my... What? Okay. It's weird. Sarah!
It's spiritus. Liquor from Northumbria. Said to be the strongest drink in the world. Guess it's kinda hard to get much stronger than 96% though, huh? Right? I knew you'd be able to appreciate it. Never thought the day'd come when I'd get to talk with you over drinks like this. That new Class 7 of yours? They're a good bunch of kids. They're all pretty unique kids, just like you guys were. But I know things will work out for you. I mean, come on. They were all so worried about you, they ran headlong after you. You already knew, didn't you? Who those purple Jaegers are. That's so. Guess I've still got a ways to go myself in that case. That's a nice little scenario, Reen. But you know it's a load of bull, don't you? The annexation of Northumbria was done under the Imperial government's orders. Way I hear it, General Le Guin agreed to take the place over to keep the provincial armies from being disbanded. The outcome was decided from the start. In the middle of that farce of a war, you managed to save the lives of tens of thousands of citizens. And the Jaegers you met today? I think they know that. But maybe it was impossible from the start, fixing a country already being destroyed from within by Jaegers. You probably knew that too. Whoopsie. Well, you see, he was... he was my first love. Well, actually, he was the closest thing I had to a dad. Way back during the Northumbrian disaster. When the salt pail covered so much of the Principality, a man took in an orphaned infant. He was a former colonel in the army. As soon as I was old enough to understand anything, I knew that Jaegers who came back with foreign currency were considered heroes. The man who raised me was one of the leaders of the Northern Jaegers, the heroes of our homeland. I looked up to my dad more than anyone. Wanting to be just like him, I joined a juvenile Jaeger Corps at the age of 10. After a few years of harsh training, I was admitted to the main corps at the tender age of 13. It was there that I experienced my first real battle. It was hell. A field of death, where lives are tossed aside to satisfy someone else's desires. There I lived, and there I stayed. Eventually becoming the Jaeger known as the Purple Lightning. But after a while, it reached a point where I couldn't take it anymore. When I was 18, I was assigned command of a squad. We had a mission near Erebonia, fighting the enemy was Needhog. My squad was destroying them, but just when we thought victory was ours, our efforts to avoid dragging any civilians into the fight left us open to a counterattack. We got hit hard, and then my dad showed up and saved me. Even though he was serving as the commander for the entire corps, he came to our rescue and suffered a fatal injury for it.
Do you see now? This is the fate of all Jaegers. You must think long and hard.
It could have been because he was once part of the Principality's army. Now that I think back, he never seemed to like the fact that I became a Jaeger. Anyway, he left me with those fine... I screamed and screamed until my voice gave out.
Oh, damn.
Until I passed out
That's
from
sad.
utter exhaustion. Yeah. Apparently they were there to check on the damage caused by all the Jaegers fighting. Neidhart and Mueller-Vander, who were both second lieutenants back then, were there too. They told me the battle had been over for a while. Hadn't even thanked them before rushing back to my hometown. And what greeted me when I got there were celebrations and We had lost my father, but we won the war we were hired for. The nobles had given us an enormous pile of Mira. That meant we wouldn't die of starvation during the coming winter. I was relieved, but my tears just wouldn't stop. In order to save my hometown from poverty, I covered myself in the smoke of war and the blood of innocents in foreign lands. Seeing the smiles on the faces of everyone in town and knowing the cost cut me deep. It was right then that I decided to quit being a Jaeger and leave my hometown. I joined up with the Bracer Guild, knowing I could put my combat skills to work and make some decent Mira if I hit A rank. That way I could send some money back home. Money that wasn't stained with blood. I'm not strong or kind, but I think I've finally started to get closer. Little by little. Closer to being like the man I admired so much. Yeah? No getting around the fact that I've got myself the daddy of all father complexes. But you know, lately I found myself attracted to some younger guys. You got me talking too much. You don't watch yourself, you could make a real dangerous womanizer. Oh, and I'll have you know, I don't really appreciate being second after Miss Major. Well, with that, I bid you good night and sweet dreams.
Oh my god, it is a good day for Woo! Woo! I'm on cloud 9. Who else is up? Valimar? Valimar.
The thing I showed you? Sorry, that's the most.
So that confirms it, basically, in my eyes. It is another Divine Knight.
Good work out there.